Jack never believed in love at first sight. Not until he saw her. She wasn't the loudest in the room, but her silence carried something rare peace. The first day he noticed Mia. She was sitting alone beneath an old oak tree, sketching the sunset like it was her secret language. The way the light kissed her face, it made time slow down. They started as friends. He'd walk her home after school, pretending not to notice how heavy her bag was while she laughed at his quiet jokes. For the first time in a long time, Jack felt seen, not for what he wore, not for what he lacked, but for who he was. She never cared about his worn-out sneakers or his faded hoodie. She liked him, but love isn't just about being held. It's about how far your heart can stretch when someone needs you. When Mia's dad got sick, her world fell apart piece by piece. Hospital bills, long nights, quiet tears. Jack had nothing to give, no savings, no family to fall back on. But watching her break hurt worse than being broke. One stormy evening, he opened the old box under his bed. Inside lay the few things he'd ever truly loved: his father's diamond, silver necklace, his sketchbook, and a letter from his mom. The necklace was the last piece of his father he had left. The next morning, it was gone, sold. The money wasn't much, but it was enough to help Mia's dad get through one more week. She never knew the truth. She just smiled, and that smile became his light. Days turned to weeks. Jack skipped lunches, wore the same clothes, worked after school just to keep helping. He never asked for anything back. But the world isn't always kind to quiet hearts. One afternoon, he passed by Mia laughing with a friend. He heard her voice clearly. "He's sweet, but I could never be with someone like him." Those words cut deeper than the cold rain soaking through his sneakers. He didn't stop. He didn't look back. He just walked home, quietly. That night, he stared at the empty space where the necklace used to be. He let out a small, bitter laugh. "Maybe love isn't about being chosen," he whispered. "Maybe it's about loving, even when it hurts." The next morning, he sat under the same oak tree where it all began. The sunrise spilled gold over the grass. He opened his sketchbook, the only piece of that chapter he still had, and drew her one last time. When he closed the book, he didn't cry. He simply whispered, "Thank you for teaching me how to feel." Years later, he'd look back on that moment not with anger, but with quiet strength. Because giving everything didn't make Jack weak. It made him real.